Nashville, Tennessee, Sam Ash Music proudly presents Live with Geneva. And here she is, your host, Geneva.
I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me, but I'll always be around. Just like the songs I leave behind me, I'm gonna live forever now. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. Gonna catch tomorrow now. Listen to me now. You fathers and you mothers, be good to one another. Try to raise your children right. Don't let the darkness take them. Don't make them feel forsaken. Just lead them safely to the light. When this old world is blown asunder and all the stars fall from the sky, remember someone really loves you. We'll live forever, you and I. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. I'm gonna live forever now.
Chris Golden, y'all. Great job, my friend.
Appreciate it, Geneva. Thanks for having me on your premiere show here.
Oh, man, this is awesome. And a great place, too, Sam Ash Music.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
You know, I got down here, I brought my guitar, and I thought, man, I don't have a pick. And I thought, well, what a better place to be to not have a pick than the Sam Ash Music Store. I went over there, and there's thousands of them, and they were kind enough to let me borrow one.
Let's talk about what's going on with you. Okay, first of all, let's go back a little ways, okay? Because you and I have a history together, all right? From the 80s, guys, all right?
Back when my hair was bigger than yours.
When mine stayed big. But no, you used to do shows and record, and you were in this awesome band called the Goldens with your brother Rusty.
Right.
And I remember it was Greg Gordon.
Now, all the guys in the band were actually my brothers from other different mothers. You know, I had grown up Greg Gordon had moved into our house when I was 6 years old. He was singing with the Oak Ridge Boys back at that time,
right.
and living with us. His father had passed away, and my father kind of took him under his wing. He stayed with us, so we got to travel together for a lot of years. And a lot of the guys that I got to work with the Goldens were all my heroes. And we stayed together for 10 years and did albums for Columbia, Epic, and Capitol Records, and stomped the terror there for about 10 years. Made a lot of memories.
Yeah, some of my favorite songs too, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, Blonde Ambition. Well, here's the thing too, is also during that time, you guys were regulars on the Ralph Emery Nashville Now show.
We were blessed. You know, when we first started doing that, we used to beg them to let us come on there. And it got to where they, whenever they would have somebody cancel, they would call us because they knew we were right down the road, and we would never tell them no if we were in town, you know. And it kept us going for a long time.
But now let's bring everybody up to date a little bit here. First of all, you are the son of William Lee Golden. Oak Ridge Boys. You guys know what I'm talking about? All right. And also, you've been on tour with the Oak Ridge Boys for how long, playing drums? For how long?
Man, I tell people it took me 20 years to make it all the way to the back. But, I've been playing drums with those guys for 16 years, going on 17 years. I'm getting ready to go into my 17th year, but you know, I also tell folks that I play drums with those guys to kind of help support my singing habit. You know? Well,
tell me a little bit about what's it like being on the road with your dad?
It's cool, you know. A lot of people talk about how great that must be, and it is great. I'll take it. I get to see him in small doses, though. You know, we travel on different buses. I see him on stage every night, just knocking them out and doing his thing, and it keeps him young. You know, it keeps him being a kid, and I love to watch him do his thing up there. But our time together, just me and him, there's not a whole lot of that out there. But I treasure it when we do get that. So.
Yeah, that is great. And also, your daughter was playing with you.
That's my little girl, Elizabeth. Yeah, she's 15 years old.
Wow, 15 years old, y'all.
She's playing fiddle and singing great. She's actually a thing that I'm really excited about. I've been doing this year. We just finished a project on Elizabeth. She's a bluegrasser.
Is it this one here?
That's that one right there. That's the little girl, Elizabeth Golden. This is her debut album. It's been out for about a week, and you can find Elizabeth. She's all over Facebook and got her website, elizabethgolden.net. So she's a great singer, and I'm very proud of Elizabeth. And my other two children participated in this album too. Elijah's doing some foot stomps and hand claps, and my daughter Rebecca is singing with her on the song.
Oh, that's great. So Chris, tell me about this. Tell me about this project here.
Well, that's my last project that I've done, and it's a gospel album. You know, I've always wanted to do I never thought I wouldn't do a gospel album. I always knew I was going to do one. I'm already working on another one called Shoebox that's going to be coming out in the fall.
Well, good. You're going to have to give me a copy of that.
Absolutely.
As soon as you get it taken care of.
Yeah, they can find that at chrisgolden.net, or they can find me on Facebook. We'll make sure they can get it.
Yeah, well, I'm so proud of you, Chris. I mean, I'm so proud of you. You've done every kind of music that you can think of. I know your brother's like a lot into the blues and the jazz and all that. You guys, when you get together, you just combine it all, and it's just a big, beautiful golden sound. Is all I can say.
Rusty always was a little more of the rocker, you know. Yeah. And he's got a new project he's been doing out at the Sound Kitchen here in town, and he's done a lot of different kind of music before. I've heard Rusty do his country thing and his gospel thing, but this new music that Rusty's making, I'm very proud of him too, because it don't sound like anybody but Rusty.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like Leon Russell meets John Lee Hooker, and it's really good stuff.
And he's a wild man on the piano too.
Big time.
He's a wild man. Chris, honey, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Geneva. I wish you nothing but the best on this show. I'm so glad to see you out here.
Chris Golden.
Thank you very much.
Hey guys, coming up we have Danny Johnson from Steppenwolf and Alcatraz. We'll be right back.
All right, cool.
We want to thank all our talented guests tonight. Mike Estes with Skinny Molly. Our Sam Ash representative, Clay Rigdon. Our special guest performer, Jasmine Kane. Drummer for the Oak Ridge Boys and solo artist, Chris Golden, Danny Johnson of Steppenwolf, the lead singer of Swamp DeWomp, Gig Michaels, and of course, the Geneva Band. Thanks for joining us here at Sam Ash Music Presents Live with Geneva.
Music isn't what I do, it's what I am.